Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to a Winter Wonderland here in 1100 AD, the medieval mod for Rome 2 Total War. We're here with another glorious 1v1, and as you can see, the Kingdom of Denmark are going to war, and they are taking some of their mightiest warriors with them. They have the huscarls back here, ready to go into battle, and to show that those axes are certainly not blunt. We have a very, very fine opponent up against them as well. We have the Republic of Venice, and they are bringing a lot of Venetian knights with them, some Venetian armored cavalry here, ready to go into battle. Very small, but very elite and deadly army, that is for sure. These knights, I am sure, I'm going to do some great work. We've got some very heavy swords here, and some crossbows as well. They're going to be, whether they'll be able to outdo those longbows will be interesting to see. Well, just bowmen. Yeah, bows up against crossbows. Certainly the numbers are with the Nordic and bowmen here, but we'll see whether those Venetian crossbowmen can prove their worth. Italian crossbows, you know, some of the best in the world. But yes, numbers are certainly with Denmark, but it just depends how they use them and whether they can take advantage of this. Cavalry advantage is definitely with Venice. I think the only cavalry that Denmark has actually brought is this noble Norse cavalry. So it'll be interesting to see how the Venice uses his cavalry, whether they can wrap him around behind, do hammer and anvils, and try and change that infantry inferiority in favor of their own side. But yeah, we'll be interested to see. But yeah, if you want to see more 1100 AD and more of this sort of medieval mod for Rome 2, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel. And I'll leave a link for the mod as well if you haven't checked it out. It's a very cool mod. We've got a very cool campaign. It's quite well developed. A lot of factions, very been like sort of filled out as well, and very sort of unique. So it certainly is an interesting mod, that is for sure. It seems like a lot of bodies being dropped. These Nordic bowmen I can see on the ground here. Lots of Nordic bows are down. So those crossbows are clearly doing their work, and they are taking some casualties, but not too many. It'll be interesting to see whether they start to focus down on Dugath swords, or whether they start to try and take up more of these bowmen. If I was them, I'd finish off the bowmen. Don't worry about these Dugath swords just yet. But yeah, it does seem as though they're going to try and focus these crossbows down one at a time. These Nordic bowmen, just focus them down, you know, whittle their numbers. And yeah, they are starting to drop now a little bit. But yeah, if you want to join the 1100 AD Discord to get involved in this mod, whether it's through like development or just testing or just playing the mod, I'll leave a link for the Discord as well as my own in the description, and you're more than welcome to go and check it out. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to have more people help out with the mod and its development. And it looks like the left flank is going to be where we're going to see an engagement for Venetian heavy swords, matching off against some huscarls here. I should say they're not really huscarls, they're huscarls. It's kind of the same thing really, it's just different pronunciation, I guess. But yeah, Doge's Guard, they're just getting ready. Looks like the generals, yeah, going to get thrown in here. It looks like the Venetians really shifting their forces to the left-hand side here. And those crossbows are starting to get outgunned here and are being defeated. And there you go, they're gone. They've been shot to pieces. And it looks like we're about to see a bit of a cav charge here. Whether they're going to run down these housecarls, I don't know. It was the Getric swords that are coming out in front here. And oh yeah, the housecarls are very much in the line of fire. And there you go. And they go. Cav, I feel like, is just not as strong in Rome 2. Obviously, that's the case in 1100 AD. Like, compared to like Attila levels, it is definitely not the same. And there you go, General going in, smacking these guys. Actually has knocked over most of that unit there with the Getric swords. What are kills they're getting? 6, 7? Yeah, not masses still though. That's the problem. Yeah, like up to 20 kills there, the Cav. 21, and they're just like... They're doing some damage, not loads. But now Venice has got its infantry in here, and they're getting stuck into the fight. Also, heads are going flying, and you can see that looks like more Getric swords getting stuck in with the cav here. More cav charges going in, and the Venetian armored cavalry there. I mean, just need to be careful with that noble, Norse noble cavalry here. It doesn't get caught out by a cavalry. There is cavalry now snooping around the back lines here. You could get hammer and anvil, or also go for all these archers that are very vulnerable. And Venice has actually managed to outflank Denmark, and he is the one that's like the one that's being like, outnumbered here, really. Good rear charge from the Cav here. This is what he needs, a good hammer and anvil. Venice has got a nice charge off there. He managed to rout some of these units. You just got to make sure that the numbers aren't made to count here for Denmark. I mean, Denmark is engaging multiple units here. So, like, with multiple units against one unit of Venetians. That's not making good use. I mean, if you're going to do it, you've got to outflank, but he's not necessarily doing that. And you can see here, like, Ettrick swords waving and breaking. Spears going down here as well, the Dugath spears. And the Cav is getting pretty beaten up, though. 15 out of 45, 20 out of 45, 26 out of 40. Yeah, they're getting pretty beaten up, but they are still pretty strong. They can take out these archers as a bit of a win. This is still very healthy, 36. And the general is still looking good as well. We've got a general here for the Norse Noble Cav coming forward. He's going to go in for a charge. It looks like onto the Venetian armor cavalry. They can bait him. They can then get him towards Venetian lines and maybe kill him with this infantry is waiting in reserve. See, oh, looks like the general's going to catch him actually, and he might get shot up here by crossbows. And that might not be a smart idea here actually from the Danish general to actually be aggressive. You might just want to be passive and wait. Venice, by the way, is actually cleaning up when it comes to this infantry fight here. He's routing all of these Danish troops here. We're seeing reserves now come across, some Gogoth warriors, lights, infantry, some more huscarls coming in with their big axes. And yeah, as you can see, that general, he realized he was getting himself into a bit of a sticky position and he's falling back. Venetian swords going in, getting stuck in with some of the spears down here. It's going all a bit fast-paced, so I'm trying to keep zoomed out so we can get a larger picture of what's going on. Cav has managed to get in between the infantry lines here, and they might go in for these Nordic bowmen, and they will. There you go, a charge into the bows. This is the soft underbelly of the Danes right now. Oh, another charge going in. That's from the general here of the Danes. He's now going in, and we're going to see, I think, the commitment of these Venetian Cav as well. Cav is possibly going to rout those bowmen, and yeah, there you go, another charge here. That Cav has baited out that general, and it's allowed this Venetian armor cavalry here to go in and take out another Nordic bowman. And this is a nice little move there. They are seeing some wavering Venetian heavy swords though. They need to be steadied, get a rally on them or something. Bows are starting to break, but it might be a little late for that because there's not really much for them left to shoot. But I guess, you know, extra kills is always useful. Going in for the kill on the general here are the Venetian Cav. They've seen a bit of action though, so they are a bit bloody. That general is a lot fresher. He's losing though. Both sides losing. That's a bit of a win there, I guess, for Venice. Venice, though, are starting to waver here with infantry quite considerably. We are seeing more Cav here, starting to do some damage. Yeah, the Noble Norse cavalry here is not looking great. That Doge's guard needs to get in there and try and turn the fight around in some areas. Charge those Dugath swords, do something. Oh, he's going to go for the final bow unit here. Some of them are, actually most of them are returning. Yeah, but yeah, Venetian swords are starting to break quite severely here. And they're losing decisively. I think it's because of the huscarls. Hold the line! Hold the line! We're seeing Dugath spears join this fight here to save their general. And it looks like now, just at the last moment, losses are starting to come into it. And Venice with their elite armies are starting to crumble a little bit. The Doge is coming out of combat here. After engaging with the Nordic bowman, he's going to try and support the fight here. Going to rear charge and try and deal with those this Dugath spear here. But it's not going to be enough to save the Venetian swords, who were winning that fight. But I think army losses is just coming in. And there you go, a costly victory for Denmark. So yeah, there you go. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. It's a very quick, fast-paced one, but a very, very close one. I feel like Venice, up until the very last few moments there, had a good chance of winning that one. But yeah, this was sent in by Xenon, who was playing as the Kingdom of the Danes. I mean, yeah, his archers, 61 kills, not too bad, nothing insane. You know, did a decent amount of harassment. I mean, that's also like very elite Venetians. They get 61 kills. It's not too shabby. Yeah, the infantry, not too much. Dugath swords getting like 88 kills, 50 kills on average. The Gettrick swords here, sorry, getting 82 kills. As huscarls, yeah, these are most expensive double-handed axe boys. 30 kills, not great at all. Actually being killed by the Gogoth warriors there. Then we have Prem still playing as the Venetians. 87 kills with the Doge's guard here. 112 kills with the Venetian armor cavalry. 119 with another one here. 97 kills. 157 kills with his heavy swords. 104 kills with the Venetian swords. 90 with another one there. But there you go, guys. A nice little 1100 AD mod battle. I hope you did enjoy. If you did and you'd like to see more of this sort of mod, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.